Welcome to my channel. My name is Susan of SD Atelier. In today's tutorial, we'll be drafting this shirt collar. If you would like to learn how to draft this, please kindly watch to the end. Thank you. To start, I'll be using the dress pattern. I'll create a video later to show you how I drafted this dress pattern. Okay, but today we're just concentrating on the collar. So I'm going to measure the neck, leaving the button allowance. I will not measure the button allowance. Okay, so I'm going to place the pattern shoulder to shoulder. That's one way of measuring the neck, shoulder to shoulder. Then I'll measure from the front neck to the back neck. I will not measure the button stand allowance. Okay, but in this case, I want to measure it separately. So I'm going to take the front first. I'll measure. Okay, I have 5 1 1/4. So from that 5 1 1/4, I'll put my tape rule at the back neck. Then I'll measure the back neck. So total I have 8.5. So that's what I'm going to use to draft my collar. Okay, so I have a fresh paper here. Okay, then I have the measurement written down. For the front, I have 5 1/4, then total is 8.5. So I'm going to draw a line. Okay, so I'm going to measure. Let's start from here. This is a point here, and I'll measure the total measurement. I have 8.5. So this is 8.5. So I'm going to draw a line from here. Okay, then I'll make sure the space is exactly 8.5. Okay, yeah. So I have it. Then I'm going to use this as the back. So this is the center back. So this will be the front. Now I want to mark the measurement I have for the front is 5 1/4. So I'll just indicate like so. This is 5 1/4. This is the point. This is for the front. This is the back. So now the collar stand, the measurement, I'm going to use 1 1/4. It depends on you. You can go as high as 1.5, but I'm going to use 1 1/4. Okay, so I have it here. So I'm going to mark the 1 1/4 to the middle here. This is the back. So I'm going to draw a straight line. Okay, all right, let me just make sure. Okay, now at this front side, I'm going to raise my tape rule. I'm going to measure like 1 inch. This is for it to sit, the collar to sit well on the neck. So from this, I'm going to connect a cord from this point to this point. Okay, so from here, I'm now going to take the stand measurement. I have 1 1/4, so I'm going to take the 1 1/4 here. I'm going to connect also to this point. All right, so now for the button allowance is 1 inch. So this is the down part. So I'll use my ruler to extend the line out. Okay, then I'm going to measure 1 inch. Then I'm going to connect the curve to this place. Okay, so I have it. Okay, so now I can add my seam allowances around. I can use half an inch or 1 cm, it depends on you, but I'm going to use 1 cm. Just mark it round. Then this space, there's no need for allowance because this is center back. It's going to be cut on fold. Okay, so I have it cut out, then I put a rectangle sign here indicating that this is going to be placed on fold. This is half of the neck. We have 8.5, so that means by the time we open, it's going to give us 17 for the total neck. They also put times 2, that means I'm cutting 2 of this on fold. One is going to be the facing, one is going to be the main fabric. So now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to place another fabric, another pattern. Yeah, then I'm going to trace out this neck area, the main one, ignoring the button allowance. So I'll just take my tracing wheel just from here, trace out. Then I'll also indicate this that separates the front and the back, so it will guide me when we're drafting the fall or the main color. Okay, so I need to trace it with my marker pen. Okay, so now I need to turn it like so. Now I want to draw the fall or the main color. So this place is going to be the center back. I'm going to draw a line. So this is the front. Okay, so here it depends on you. You can be creative about this. So I'm going to mark 2.5 inch at the center back. Then this is the front. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to draw a diagonal line. It depends on you. Also, you can be creative. Then on the line, how wide I want it, I'm going to use 3.5. Then I'm going to connect from here. This is the center back. This is the front. Okay, I need to connect from this point to this point. So I have my collar. Now I'm going to add the allowances. I use 1 cm for the stand, so I'm going to do the same. This place will not have, this is the center back, it will not have allowance. That is the sewing allowance. Okay, so here it is. I have it cut out. I went ahead and label. Okay, times 2. This is the stand. This is the main collar. I also put a rectangle sign here indicating that this place is going to be placed on fold, and I'm going to cut 2 pieces of this because one is going to be the facing and one is going to be the main fabric. And also this, I'm going to cut 2 pieces. One is going to be the main fabric and one is going to be the facing, and I'm going to iron interfacing on it. So I have it cut out and iron interfacing, 2 each, 2 for the stand and 2 for the fall. So I place the pattern back on them so I can put my notches. So I'm going to notch it. So it will be easy to match it up later on when we are sewing it. So we are working on the 4 collar first. We place it together like so. Okay, so then we're going to stitch from this end like so to the other end. Then I'm going to leave this place open. I'm done with the stitching, so I'm going to cut the corners so that it will lay flat when I turn it over. It's also going to do some notches, okay, for it to lay flat when I turn, and give it a good press. After ironing the fall, now to work on the stand, I'm going to notch the upper part. I didn't notch it the other time. I only notch the down. So I'm going to notch the top part now. Then remove my pattern. Place it on the fall. I'll make sure the notches are aligned. Then pin it down. Okay, so now I'm going to take the facing of the collar stand. I'm going to place it under, but please turn yours to the right side, not where the interfacing is. As you're saying, it was a mistake which I corrected while sewing. And I'll stitch from this end to the other. Yes, I'll stitch it down. Okay, so I'm done stitching it down. I'm going to notch it now. Then I'll turn over and give it a good press. So I have it pressed. So I'm going to place it on my dress form now for you to see the way it is. And here it is, looking nice. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and also hit the notification bell. Thank you.